Hello, my name is Zaya Perysian. I'm 21 years old. You may have seen me on TikTok or elsewhere, and today I'm here with Finesse, and we're doing a little Q&A or whatever. What does the queer community mean to me? Well, really, it's family. It's support, because in the queer community, there's a lot of outcasts, and it's a place where we all can come together and be our authentic selves without the backlash. So it's just, to me, it's family, for sure. What are some challenges I have faced? Well, for one, I'm a transgender woman, so it's not just being queer, it's being trans. In this society, mama, let's be for real. It's really crazy right now, the whole political atmosphere. So really the challenge for me has been existing. And there's so much pushback, there's so much ignorance, there's so much hate and violence. When people see something or someone they don't understand, it scares them. I scare people just for being myself. And because they don't understand the way I live, the way I've come out of my shell, they try to force me back into a dark place. It's just really challenging having what feels like the whole world against you just for being who you are. Oh, baby, I got two coming out stories. So I've always known who I am, I was afraid of coming out, especially with the climate that I grew up in. It was very conservative, small town. Everybody knew each other. All the gossip went around. When I was a freshman in high school, that's when I had first really started to dive into social media and see people expressing themselves in ways that I've never seen, like in my town. So that gave me the confidence to first come out as gay. So that's how I lived my life in high school, as a gay boy. And, I knew it wasn't the truth of who I was. And then when I turned 18, I was independent. So then I decided to begin my transition, and I lost all of my friends, like every single one. My father disowned me. We are currently no contact. He's like very religious, and he didn't like when I came out as gay, but the whole trans thing like set him off the rails. But my mother has been my support and my anchor throughout it all. So I'd say my coming out, it's been beautiful to me, and I'm glad that I'm living my life authentically now. Take it slow, babe, take it slow. I rushed my transition. I came out when I was 18, and then when I was 19, I had a fucking vagina. So I did it very fast. I did it very speedy. I felt like I had to fit a certain image like as soon as I could. And I know a lot of people probably feel the same way, but just take your time and grow with yourself and your identity. And the journey, it can seem very slow. It can seem very tedious. It can feel like you're not getting anywhere. I know I felt that way at first, but trust me, like 5 years from now, from where you are now, you're gonna look back and you're gonna say it was all worth it, no matter how long it took. I'd say their fears are definitely valid. It's a scary world. There's people, they come out and a few years later, they're dead from family members or people who just don't agree with who they are. So it is okay to be scared to come out. I know I was scared, but as long as you know who you are and you're secure with yourself, you don't even have to declare a single thing. Your identity does not need to be validated by anything or anyone. So just take your time and do what you feel is right. Oh God. What would I tell myself before I came out? I would tell myself it's gonna be okay, because I was very scared. I was trying to convince myself that I was something that I'm not. Like, I would have these feelings of, remembering who I am on the inside, and I'd tell myself, like, no, 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 you're gonna get married to a woman, you're gonna have kids with a woman, like, you're gonna live a normal heterosexual life of a male. And I just tell myself, forget those feelings. Quit trying to fit yourself into this box that your peers and your father have told you is the correct way to live. Just know that everything is going to work out in the end, and it has.
Oh, yeah.
What does fashion mean to me? Really, it's just all about self-expression. And there's a lot of self-love in there too, and it's really affirming, really. So to me, fashion is just, it's me. It's how I can express myself and just show that artistic side of me, and it just makes me feel good, you know?
Good too.
I'd have to say I have two big queer icons. They are both on the show Pose, Dominique Jackson and Michaela J, both very strong, powerful Black trans women. And just seeing them on screen and seeing that representation, and then going online and seeing them being advocates as well and being successful, like, that is just such an inspiration for me. I love them. It just shows how our community is resilient, and I love it.
Okay, I think that is all of them.